Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Oh, thanks. Did you know this was one of my favorites?
You've prepared exactly what I desire to eat. I'm glad that you've been paying attention.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing?
Hey, Ash. Not much, just perusing this tactics book. Have you read it before?
I sure have. It was popular in Leicester a few years back, if I remember right. I picked it up myself back at the monastery, but it was so dense it took me ages to finish.
It's a pretty tough one, I'll give you that. But there's some great stuff in here too, if you can get past the writing.
Hold on. You were born in a remote mountain village in Ordelia territory, right?
Yeah. What's your point?
I guess I'm just impressed you can handle such an obtuse book, given your upbringing. I mean, nobles and the children of rich families are taught to read by default, but most commoners never get the opportunity. Honestly, I've been wondering who taught you ever since our time at the academy. I hope I didn't offend you. I'm just curious.
Nah, it's fine. I learned from my mom. Adoptive mom, that is. Looking back on it now, it is kinda weird that someone as smart as her was off living in the middle of nowhere like that.
I'm sure she must have had a reason for being there.
Hard to say. She never liked talking about her past, so I don't know much beyond what I saw for myself.
At the very least, it's obvious she was well educated. That's clear just from looking at you. Not only can you read and write, but you know arithmetic and how to navigate with a map, too. In that sense, you're not so different from the average noble or knight raised in the lap of luxury.
You really think? Yeesh, you're gonna make a guy blush. I only have my mom to thank for raising me so well, though.
Yeah, she must have been an incredible woman. You know, I didn't know how to read myself until I met Lenato.
Huh. And now that you mention it, I never really saw the other mercs in my company with a book in their hands. Except for the captain, of course. Makes me wonder where my mom learned all that. But it's not like I can ask her now. She's gone.
Oh.
Needless to say, that is the only logical course of action. Excuse me, are you even listening?
Sorry, I got distracted and missed the last part. Something about your plan to restore House Nouvelle?
That was where the conversation started. Clearly you have not listened to a single word I've said. Creating new magic, charting unknown sorcery waters. Therein lies the means to make my dream a reality. To that end, I have decided that you will make a most fitting test subject for my research.
No thanks.
What reason could you possibly have to refuse? Do you not want the honor of helping House Nouvelle regain its former glory?
I don't mind lending a hand, but I'm not so keen on being a test subject. You don't even know what'll happen. Wouldn't it make sense to experiment on yourself first?
Huh. A rather astute deduction for one such as yourself. However, there is one critical flaw in your reasoning. Were I to do as you propose, I would be unable to properly observe the results with my own eyes.
Well then, you'll just have to be patient until someone volunteers. We'd have a big problem on our hands if something happened to me before the next battle, right? Actually, that probably goes for everyone.
I suppose you are correct. But then, my research has reached an impasse.
I guess so. Okay, how about this? Since we're at war, why not try and distinguish yourself in battle? You could still conduct your research at the same time. Combat's more my wheelhouse anyway. In fact, we could even start right now with some training. What do you say?
I respectfully decline. While I am not entirely opposed to the idea of military prestige, I am unable to accompany you at this time. Training at night will surely suffice.
At night? But you won't have enough time if you don't train during the day. You're not planning on pulling all-nighters, are you?
Oh, please! I am not that foolish. I simply do not wish to train at this very moment.
Are you sure? I'm not trying to force you, but there's no time like the present. This is your dream we're talking about after all. Are you just gonna give up on it?
I appreciate the encouragement, but there are extenuating circumstances at play. Nevertheless, I shall succeed in all my endeavors, be they magical or military, and I shall do it all in my own way.
I knew Count Bergliez was formidable, but I clearly did not give the man enough credit. I thought for certain he would have fallen by now, and yet here we are.
If we're handing out credit, Claude deserves some as well. Maintaining a siege for this long takes its own toll on morale. Yet his troops remain disciplined, well-positioned, and ready to engage us.
One advantage to a siege is mobility. They can deploy soldiers up and down the line as needed to keep the upper hand. In other words, they are outfitted with many highly mobile units, which means they can respond quickly to enemy reinforcements as well.
If we rush in blindly and are driven back, it would likely break our allies' spirits for good. Not even Count Bergliez would be able to rally them again. Surrender would be the only option.
Why are they wavering now when we're so close? We're not looking to win the war today. We just have to break the siege.
We should attack their lines at multiple positions. We don't need to win the battle. We just need them to break formation long enough for the Count and his troops to get out of there.
Well, this is new. You are not often one to give voice to your opinions on tactics. Still, you have struck the proverbial nail on the head. It is exactly how we must proceed.
Then it's decided. I look forward to your exploits on the battlefield. Today, we free our Imperial allies and reward their continued valor in the face of impossible odds. Bergliez controls the stronghold in the center of the planet, but the enemy has been completely cut off from it. Our goal is to break the siege so he and his troops can evacuate safely.
So much for securing a surrender before reinforcements arrive. Well, you all know what to do. Engage the enemy. There's no time.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work.
For the delicate approach, let's tear into it from all sides!
There can be no victory this day if we do not rescue both Bergliez and his...
I stand with my friends and will not permit you to pass.
troops.
I'm itching to show what my muscles can do. Now, who wants to be first?
Aren't negotiations with Margrave Edmund still ongoing? Perhaps we can win Marianne over to our side.
That's Raphael. Don't kill him, please. Let me talk to him first.
You're done!
I'm bringing it down.
Now, charge and attack.
This is rough. My body's crying out for a break.
Take this! Come on!
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
So, what should...
You don't have to do this, Raphael. Think about Maya. She needs you, remember?
Hey, no fair. But, all right, nuts. I'm in, but only because it's you.
Her Majesty comes to rescue us. I know your spirits are weary, but rekindle them now with whatever spark of hope remains in your soul.
Talks with Margrave Edmund will go much better if you surrender here. Will you not consider it?
You're right. My adoptive father would want me to lay down my arms, not my life.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will.
We have broken through. Continue pushing.
We must secure an exit for our allies. Taking down those strongholds will...
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Right then, let us go to work.
Not a problem. I've got this.
drive a wedge into their siege.
All right, here they come. But I came here to fight, and I won't back down.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
So, what should I be doing again?
There are two strongholds.
I really need to hold this line, so why don't you just leave and we'll call it a day.
Must deploy our forces with cleverness to be taking both.
Our Cordelia has already offered us their allegiance. Which means Lysithea is here of her own accord.
Now, charge and attack! I knew this was coming, but it still hurts to fight my old friends.
You serve House Gloucester. What did you expect?
I will capture this stronghold.
I can't mess this up. Not when everyone's counting on me.
Get out of there, Hilda. We can't lose you. I am your...
Yeah, all right. Sorry. Not bad. No, not bad at all.
I heard about what was done to you, Lysithea. And as one who understands that...
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
I'm on it. No charge.
Intimately, I ask you to join my cause.
You too. Yes, all right. I'll hear you out.
Our allies are nearly within reach. Clear out the enemy soldiers in those strongholds.
Now, if they'll just be kind enough to let us escape this way...
A detachment of white mages stands ready to mend our wounded comrades.
The siege is coming apart at the seams. Deploy the reinforcements. Fill those gaps.
I think this will go well.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
They're trying to shore up areas where we've thinned their ranks. Don't let that happen!
Now, heal Count Bergliez' forces.
Pay attention now.
Here I go. Everyone, to me. Advance. Here I go. They must learn.
Right then. Let us go to...
My turn.
Thank you. Ah, but it does my heart good to see you. Pray, take care of my troops. It surprises me to see you among the ranks of my rescuers.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Do not be having the wrong idea. I am helping the Empire, not you.
The final word.
Well met, my son. For the first time in my life, I thought my end had come for me.
Yeah, I've never seen you in such bad shape. You look half dead.
I am your man. Good. They're wide open.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Begin.
Push through. You must reach Count Bergliez.
All right, you asked for it. Target their strongholds and crush their reinforcements.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of leave this to me.
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
Not a problem. I've got this.
So, what should I... Sure, got catapults! We have to stop them!
This stronghold will fall. Take a breather. Here it comes. Out of the way! You're done! I am your man.
So, I don't want to panic anyone, but there's still a revolver there!
Well, that was a delight. Maybe we can stop and rest for a few here?
The siege is broken, men. Your courage and perseverance have been rewarded.
The way is open. Move as one and defend the Count and his soldiers as we go.
You think I'm just gonna let you slink out of here? I'm already 2 steps ahead. Looks like we're up. Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm on it. No, I'll tag along.
I think this will go well. I'll provide backup.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against. Here I go. They cut off our escape and... Oh, look who's with them.
We won't put a dent in Gerald's company with the numbers he has. I vote we rush Claude's main position instead.
It would indeed catch him by surprise.
No mercy. But do we... Not a problem.
Flank left or right?
Either way, let's choose a path and...
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
There's not a leave this to me.
Clear out anyone foolish enough to stand before us.
Watch this! Already lost! I will end you! With me, Hubert.
Proceed carefully.
I am your man.
I'll take over. Is it my turn?
Very well. We attack from that direction.
Her Majesty places the charge!
Here I go. No mistakes. His retreat is looking more and more like a full-on assault. Stay with him, everyone.
Hold on. Are they coming for us?
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up against.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
My name is Alois Rankin, and by my honor, you will go no further.
I'm bringing it down.
Here it comes! You're done!
Stay the course.
There's not a question of can. Only a... There's not a question of can.
My will is theirs. Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Stand this no longer. I'm falling back.
All enemies will be falling. You are mine! Farewell. Begin. The sky.
I'll take over.
I am your man.
I'm humbled you came for me personally, Your Majesty.
Stop me. I am Ferdinand.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Not a problem.
Hit me once we're clear of this place. Now ready your troops for retreat. I'm bringing it down.
My turn.
We're nearly clear of the battlefield. Just one more close attack. Oh no!
It won't do to have you slip our grasp now.
The Ashen Demon. Clever of Claude to keep this little surprise for the moment it would matter most.
I'll handle the mercenary. The rest of you press on. Don't stop, no matter what.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leap!
No escape.
You'll never get a better crack at the Alliance's leadership, Your Majesty. Hit them with all you have. Leave nothing on the battlefield.
Count Bergliez is keeping the Ashen Demon busy, which means now is our chance to strike at Claude.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
So, what should I be doing again? I'll back you.
They're avoiding us entirely, attacking the main position instead. Looks like someone over there has half a brain after all.
The battle's lost if they've made it this far, but maybe I can still take out an officer or two. Not a problem.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Begin.
My turn.
So you're the one who's messing up all of my clever plans. Hey, I just work here. But you're gonna make a nice trophy for the Emperor. Never too late to do the Not a problem. I've got this. Not a problem.
So, what should I be doing again? I'll back you up. So, I'll back you up. Hang on.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up against.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
I'm on it. Just leave it to me.
Right thing, Ignatz. Come back to us.
Stop trying to sway me, Claude. It's not going to work.
Claude, can't you just play nice until I achieve what I set out to do?
Funny. I was gonna ask you that. But I'm guessing the answer's the same for both of us.
Now, charge and attack.
Smash that stronghold into rubble.
This place will never fall with me around.
I will do this!
With me!
No one is matching us!
Victory will be ours! I am Ferdinand von Iron!
What? Come on! Well, this was fun. Barely even got to stall for time.
Watch this!
Coming through! This stronghold will fall! You've got me cornered. Better think fast.
Don't lose! Isn't that all you got?
Coming through!
Let's go. That's all I can take. Let's see if our new mercenary friend is worth all that gold. Take a breather.
I must be getting old. Enough! I'm falling back.
Which just leaves the Ashen Demon. We're close to the finish now, so let's take whatever time we need and do this right.
The clash with Count Bergliez has left the demon weary. This could be our best chance to crush that pest for good.
How many times have we fought now? Either way, this will be the last.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
You're right about that. I'm not letting you leave here alive, Ashen Demon! On to the next one.
You demonstrate your strength anew.
No escape! I'll
take over.
Take a breather.
The Empire has grown strong. I have to work for this.
Such vexing arrogance for one so small. Perhaps you truly are one of their descendants. In any event, you labored to destroy my vessel, did you not? That is a deed most foul. One you will pay for with your life! You cannot hope to win so bound in flesh. Pitiful.
This isn't a fight you can win. Get out of there!
You can run all you like. Why do you fight me?
Why so this?
I'm sorry, Claude. They were too much for us.
It's all right, Hilda. Well, it's not, but I knew this was a possible outcome. I was hoping the terrain might let us hold, but against that many soldiers deployed that skillfully, it just wasn't enough.
You sound sad. It's a little weird.
Can you blame me? Look at how many people have died because I decided to fight this war. Maybe I should have just let the Empire have their way.
My father and the others never would have accepted that. You had to throw everything you had at the enemy at least once, or they'd think you were a coward forever.
Wow, Hilda. I didn't think you'd picked up on all of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Too bad everything I had still wasn't enough.
Well, the next step is to put our heads together and figure out what to do next.
I hope you don't mind if I lean on you and that brother of yours for support. Lester's Round Table is overdue for some big changes.
Again, Your Majesty, you've got my deepest thanks for rescuing us. And since my lack of foresight's to blame, let me apologize again for what happened.
I will not hear of it, Count Bergliez. Had any but you been in command, I would be collecting corpses right now instead of thanks. I failed to see what Duke Regan and Count Gloucester were plotting. The blame is mine alone. So I will hear no more self-reproach from you. Go now and rest those weary bones.
I'm grateful for the kindness, Your Majesty. Honestly, this experience shook me more than you might realize. I never would have made it through without the brave men and women who serve me. They're the ones who deserve your praise.
Understood. I will see they are duly rewarded. Hubert, summon Monica and have that put in writing as an official decree. And now, I want to know how we are faring with our efforts in the kingdom.
Yeah, not bad.
I will take all the strength I can get.
I must outwit even death.
War feeds my body and mind.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
I won't let myself stop here.
Can't wait to get back out there.
And here I'd thought we won.
As did I.
Who knew the Ashen Demon had that kind of strength? Not that I'm making excuses. You gave me power of my own, and it still wasn't close to enough.
That's not true.
Of course it is. What am I even up against here? It's like I looked away for 1 second, and suddenly I was facing someone else entirely.
That would explain what was troubling me before. That is the unique danger I sensed. Still, you can win this fight. I know you can. And I'll do whatever I can to make it so. We'll claim victory over that monster together.
You know what? You're right. I'll be strong enough one day if I just keep at it. Still, one day could years from now at this rate. We should probably think of a backup plan. And hey, the Ashen Demon's a mercenary, right? Might be best for the Empire to toss some coin their way and put the rivalry behind us.
You want to hire that thing? Seriously? Fighting side by side with the Ashen Demon? Are you mad?
You make it sound like the worst idea in the world. We have a war to win here, remember? Gotta keep an open mind.
Ah, I understand now. You've witnessed your adversary's true strength and convinced yourself you cannot win.
What? No. I just know a valuable resource when I see one. And we're far better off with them than we are against them.
If that's really how you feel, then so be it. But trust me, you don't need to worry. You'll get stronger soon, I promise. So maybe don't go relinquishing your prey just yet. After all, I desire nothing more than to see you achieve your goals.
A glove does not defy the hand, and yet you've done just that. So this is my name. Yet I am also called the Beginning. I am progenitor and mother to all who call Fodlan home.
Where am I?
I am not here to answer all you ask. Yet I will grant the one. You stand before my throne. If you so wish, then take a seat. But know then that your flesh is mine to wield. You lack the power to resist.
My flesh? What are you saying?
You should not have interfered! I could have cut that wretch down with a stroke! Oh, that one vexes me so. When next we meet, I must step in and deal with them myself. It is quite clear that you cannot my power safely wield. Do I speak plain?
Not in the slightest. I have so many questions.
Hey, lazy bones. Get up already. You sure you're all right? You don't seem like yourself.
I'm fine. Just a strange dream.
Like the ones you used to have.
Yes, but this time we talked.
Huh?
You fool! That was no dream!
Ugh.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Wait, didn't you...
Do you lack wits? My voice is not for him. Whenever I speak, it is for you alone.
On second thought, I think there is something wrong. I mean, my hair's still a different color, right?
Yes, and your eyes too. How that happened is beyond me. Anyway, we lost the battle, so probably best to wave this place goodbye and find somewhere to rest up.
Is that a fact?
Actually, I think I'd feel more comfortable staying here on the battlefield a while longer. I just need to swing my sword around, get my head on straight. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
If you say so, but if it gets any worse, tell me.
Hubert, if you would.
Of course, Your Majesty. Let me apprise you all as to what is going on. As you know, our talons have been sunk in our little alliance problem for some time now. But now we must deal with the kingdom, which has sent an army to claim the heads of Count Rowe and any others who came over to our side. However, Rowe is seated at Aryan Road, the fortress city. A citadel as hard to crack as Fort Merceus.
Ah, Aryan Road. The Silver Maiden.
Seems sorta weird to call a big hulking place like that a maiden.
That's because she's as hard to get near as the purest of maidens. If you're still confused, that's your own problem.
Yeah, I still don't get it.
Our reports indicate that despite the strength of the kingdom's army, they are still struggling to take the fortress city. But, given enough time, they will. Unless we send reinforcements. Therefore, we must direct our attention to the kingdom once more.
Will this constant bouncing between the Kingdom and Alliance not take its toll on our soldiers?
Who said we were taking our entire force? We will depart for Garrigmok with elite troops, then collect fresh units before proceeding west. Simultaneously, I plan to have Duke Garrett summon the Western Lord soldiers and march toward the fortress city. We will join up at that point and strike at the kingdom's main force together. What say you to that?
I would say it is the ideal strategy, at least on paper.
Okay, let's keep our optimism in check here. I mean, speaking from personal experience, nothing ever turns out the way you want it to.
Should we be having concern? If the plan is good, we will find success.
And the Alliance? They may attempt another one of their schemes while we're distracted.
They will not. Her Majesty is taking a measured approach to resolving matters with Leicester. Count Bergliez is worn as thin as they are. We will have him set up camp at the Great Bridge and continue negotiations from there. To our advantage, Gloucester's new Count Lawrence has decided to join the Empire. Additionally, the daughters of Houses Ordelia and Edmund have been given leave to fight by our side. Besides, from what I hear, the Round Table is too busy chewing itself apart to start any more trouble.
That leaves only the Knights of Saros to contend with. The Minister of Religious Affairs will handle them.
My father? But he's not capable of facing the Knights?
I let the Ashen Demon outmaneuver me in the last battle, but that won't happen again.